Hey YouTube, it's Lolly of Horror here. Now, I know you're probably all confused about the name change. However, I identify as Lolly of Horror on practically every single other social media and internet thing, so I thought I'd even it out and change my YouTube alias here. However, that is not why we're here today. We are here today to discuss the human centipede. Now, this thing has been out since 2009, and since it came out, everybody was raving about it. And even all my friends were like, "Oh, watch the Human Centipede! You should watch it. You'd like it." So I watched it a couple of days ago because I was bored, and it's not worth the hype at all, unless, of course, you don't mind minimal plot line. Like, the whole essence of this film is the shock value. Like, that was the best part, was the shock value. Like, and all the shocking things that happened, especially since the main character at the end was basically stuck with her mouth attached to someone else's ass, and her... Who the hell is texting me? Oh. That was a YouTube update. I apologize. Anyway, the main character basically, she ends with her mouth literally sewed to someone else's ass and someone else's mouth sewed to her ass. And that was part of the shock value. But other than that, well, in all honesty, I could not understand half of what was going on because I'm not a racist person. I'm just saying that. However, when a whole movie's in another language and I can't understand what's going on, there is a problem. Like, I didn't even know this movie had subtitles until I manually searched and found the subtitles. I mean, I found this on Mega Video, and at least the site should have said something like, "Oh, hey, this film is mainly in Japanese and German. The subtitles can be found by pressing the CC button." I can't imagine how difficult that, and all I had to do was push a button to understand what was going on in the film. I can't imagine how difficult it must have been for people watching this in theaters or on DVD where you have to like go into the subtitles menu and select English and just and I'm sure Japanese and German people had a very similar problem because there were some English segments in there. And, well, most of the film was in German, so, well, actually it was a mix between German and Japanese. The only guys who really talked were the head of the Human Centipede, a Japanese guy, and the crazy German scientist who decided it was a brilliant idea to sew 3 people together to make a human centipede. And even though it was shown that the German guy could speak English, the only time he really spoke English was in the first act, and the few times that he was basically addressing the middle and back halves of the centipede. But, oh right, he also addressed the Japanese man who did not speak a word of English in English. Logic! Or should I say, lack of logic. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on the Human Centipede. I really hope that because of this video I'm not seen as racist or anything, because I'm not racist. I actually understand a little bit of Japanese, and I could get a bit of what the Japanese man was saying, although most of it was words like, well, there's that, well, God, for one thing, each knee, which means 1, 2, Nane Sundayo, what's going on here, and I think he said save me several points, but I'm not sure. Anyway, those are my thoughts, so until next time, see you in the next video.